being in those rooms now, we could consider us as like ones that kind of broke through a little bit. Like, we brushing shoulders, we networking, right? Inside those rooms, like, you're held to a higher regard than anybody else in the room. And like you were saying, perception is everything. Like, we could put on our suits and go into a room, but we could come in dressed down like this and still provide the same type of value. And I feel like our people will put that pressure on ourselves, to where it's like, yo, I'm not really gonna respect you. I'm not gonna really take what you're saying as the value, because you don't really got a suit. You're not a pastor.
I think it's important that something that both of you said is, in a way, kind of like to flip the wording, because so you say high regard, or like not to be held at how we look and perception, but I would say there's also like an insane amount of pressure, right? So it's not even that it's held at a high regard, it's held at the highest pressure. Like, God forbid you say something wrong, or you walk in and you're overconfident, or you walk in and you don't know the right word to say, or you walk in and you misstep, or it's like all these little things is literally like walking on ice in these rooms, that it shouldn't be like that. Other people walking into these rooms super comfortable because they can be who they are, or they just start to understand like, oh, I know this room so I can maneuver in the space. And I think that's something that we put, not as men in general, but our community puts on us, to think we have to maneuver in these rooms. And then once you start getting really comfortable, like, oh, I could be myself, just as long as the value and the work is speaking for who we are. A lot of times the pressure is there because the people that have been in these rooms before us didn't follow up with the work.